He would have had the impact of the round. You would be ducked down, running crazy, getting out of there. He's looking around. No, that wouldn't have happened. You're not going to just be firing through glass like that. That glass could affect your round. He would have had to find a different vantage point. Oh, he's pushing her into the water. Ah, the big old blood trail. Nice. Nobody's going to know about that. So guys, just before I get started on this game right now, I'm really looking forward to Hitman, because that was the one game I did play that I loved, and it was like 20 years ago, the original Hitman. Excited to see how it's evolved. I'm really interested to see his targets, see how this guy's gonna be moving through this wedding here, and it's gonna be interesting. He's gonna have to do his homework and be creative. Oh, I thought he was just watching. I didn't know he was going to start taking the shots and lay these guys out. He's not playing around. Looking at this real quick, it's kind of letting me down, Hitman. You're letting me down. Taking these shots and laying these guys out, and no one's realizing or looking around or wondering why this guy's flying and getting shot. And I was thinking it was going to be a little bit more stealth oriented. Ooh, I missed. I really like that shot, how it kind of fell behind. You know, he didn't give him enough lead with that. So that was a good one right there. That happened. It happened to me before, so it's pretty good. This happened to me. It was one of my moments of humility downrange. I was cocky at the time, and I had a target. We had a mission. So all these moving pieces were all supporting me to take these shots and to get this guy. Long story short, the guy was moving around, ready to take my shot. I was being cocky. It was a chip shot. I was thinking I was going to have multiple targets. I was set on hold off, so I had my crosshairs set at a specific range just to make it more challenging. I could have dialed in. I didn't take the time. I thought it was great, you know? So the guy was moving, he was walking, and you know, people, we're moving around, we're flinching, we're really unpredictable. So you want to find that time where somebody's actually still and to take that shot. Well, this guy was walking a little bit. He was moving. I didn't lead him enough. I took the shot, and it literally, just like this scene right here, it just fell behind him, impacted a vehicle window, shattered, and then everybody started scattering. I got a lot of crap for like a good 2 weeks, 3 weeks downrange about the sniper who missed a shot. These impacts are really exaggerated. It's really unrealistic. You know, you start taking out a lot of people. People are gonna be looking around. Doesn't matter what kind of weapon system you're using. People start dropping. Things start breaking. They're gonna be scattering real quick. Nobody's just gonna be hanging out having cocktails still. That's for sure. He's looking around. No, that wouldn't have happened. He would have had the impact of the round. You would be ducked down, running crazy, getting out of there. I mean, the graphics and cool, the storyline's pretty excellent. You know, when I played the game, I felt like it was a more realistic, but that was 20 years ago, so what do I know? Oh, that's creative. Let's see. Oh, nice. Like the game-wise, that's pretty good. That's smart. You know, he's a little cocky, so he's trying some trick shots, and he's still missing a bunch. Remember, guys, that second round in real life, that's a lot what you're gonna have. You're gonna miss that first shot. Typically, there is some realism as far as that's going on. He's trying to see where that round's gonna impact, and he's following it up with that kill shot. Multiple targets, different ranges, and wow, I don't know what that was about, but he's just setting these guys off for question marks. Pretty creative. He's getting creative there, dropping statues, but again, nobody's noticing the statue collapsing, and so he's hiding the bodies. Now I'm realizing it. All right, so he's just trying to distract them, and then he's shooting them to direct them, but bodies just don't go flying like that. And typically when he's doing that Overwatch, he's gonna be just going for those targets, multiple targets like that. Everybody's gonna know. It's kind of just entertainment.
Welcome to Siberia, 47. You're tasked with the elimination of Vitaly Reznikov, warden at the prison. You will need to find a way to set the riot off and use it as a cover for the eliminations.
It's an intense storyline. I like that. Start a riot and then use that to take out your targets. Pretty good. Especially this cold weather environment. It's going to add a lot more to the mission as far as shooting goes. You know, one of the biggest things you would have to know is your cold bore shot. I've never fired a weapon in extreme cold weather, but one of the things we do train on is cold bore. So when you take that rifle out and you shoot it for the first time, it's not going to be the same as if you've taken multiple shots through it. Once that bore starts to heat up, up, it's gonna be a lot more accurate. That first shot, typically cold bore shot for me specific, it would always shoot high. Again, that goes through training, knowing your weapon systems, lots of firing and filling out that dope book so that you know your weapon system, you know how it's firing on that cold bore and how to compensate for that. All right, let's get this party rocking. I'm interested to see how he's gonna start off that right. Interesting. So, you know, if you notice those winds, they're really high winds. It's coming across, so it'd be like full value winds. Those are tough shots, extremely tough, and you wouldn't be taking those headshots. And guys aren't going to be just going flying. It's a little exaggerated, but the storyline, and just because I have a little internal love for the Hitman game, I'll say I like it a little bit. Watching this, and you're seeing these guys, and they're just kind of just standing there, and they're not moving around. It's just not accurate. I want some a little bit more technical.
That is Vitaly Reznik, 47. What on earth are you up to?
Full value wins, it's coming straight across. If you follow that, it's gonna add a real difficult challenge. The farther the shot, that wind's gonna carry it. You would think a little bit of wind wouldn't affect it, but at ranges where you're going 600 yards plus, that little bit of wind would carry it. So with that high wind right there, you only want to be taking shots, you know, at pretty close ranges, you know, something under 500 yards. Once you plant that charge, he's not going to be standing right there. You got to move to the side a little bit, right? Because you don't know how that charge is going to be. And even that little concussion from destroying that brick definitely would affect you a little bit. So he's noticed some guys in there. He's moving on. He's trying to move stealthily, even though he's running all over the place. Let's see where he's headed. Looks pretty interesting. I like his outfit. Looks professional. Professional hitman, I guess. Taking it to the roof. Tower. He's on a tower. He's gonna take some overwatch. Oh, he's just gonna be popping some shots. Switch that weapon system. Ah, there it is. Nice rifle. He's trying to catch his target. He's trying to lead him with that clear shot. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Prepared. One of the things that you got to keep in mind, guys, like, so he's watching through the scope from this amount of time. You don't want to be on that scope because your eye is gonna start wearing out. You know, looking through that scope and following on there. You know, your eye starts getting a little watery or it starts to blur out. You gotta know your area, what you're gonna shoot, and follow it and be on that scope just for a brief moment. But you're not gonna keep that eye glued to that scope and moving around and kind of just cruising it like he's doing, because your eye is definitely gonna wear out. It's gonna start blurring and you're gonna get a little restless and you're gonna notice that weapons start to move around a lot more. Watch it, observe, take your eye away from it. Take that breath, get right back onto it. You don't want to stay on that glass very long. There's some eye restrictions as far as sniping goes, but the biggest thing is when you're watching that scope, you know, your eye starts to blur. You want to look at it briefly and you're going to see more outside the scope. And then once you see something that catches your attention, that's where you're going to use that scope to get the details, to look further at it. You're not going to just be looking through the scope the whole time. You're going to utilize your regular eyesight until you see something that sticks out, and then you're going to take that closer look. Definitely there is some scopes that have some magnifying power that you can adjust, at least to clear up. As you start to look further distances, it becomes a little blurry, so that you can adjust the adjuster, which will clear up that a little bit on the scope. But other than that, you have a high powered scope on the weapon, but your spotter or your binos or whatever is going to be your key, those typically have a lot more magnification than your actual scope on your rifle. I like how that scope is rocking up and down. It's pretty accurate as far as how that goes. You know, that's all on your breathing right there, showing directly on how he's breathing. But again, like, he's not going to be on that scope very long. You know, he's going to be watching and then he's going to lead it and take the time so that he is ready for that shot. Let's see, he's trying to lead them. I'm not sure where he's leading them to. Let's see right now. So standing still right there is the perfect shot right there. Center mass, let's see it. He's zoomed in and out, zooming in and out. I'm not sure what kind of scope he's using on that, but he would already took the shot. The longer you look and you wait, it just takes away from your shot on how accurate it's gonna be. Take that shot quick, but he lit her up nice. I mean, not nice, come on guys, it's not nice, but it's nice. Oh man, he really wants her dead, and that's overkill, guys. You don't need that. You don't need to do that. Oh, he's pushing her into the water. That big old blood trail. Nice. Nobody's gonna know about that. This guy's just all over the place with this. Oh, he's getting points to hide the bodies. Interesting. Takes this shot through the scope, which... Ooh. Pistol shot from across the way. That's impossible. I would say an impossible shot. This is pretty good. This could happen. I could see that. All right, hide that body. Let's keep moving. And he's gone. In and out. Ooh, quick status. Takes more than that, guys, to choke somebody out or break their neck or incapacitate them. And wow, he's got some moves. All right, now he's got his little weapon. Let's see what he's planning on doing here. No, he's got to eliminate that father-daughter pair. So let's see where they're at. Can't shoot through the glass. Ooh, he's getting that shot. So I'm not sure, you know, when you're not gonna just be firing through glass like that. He would have had to find a different vantage point because that glass could affect your round. You know, it may or may not. But then again, you know, glass shattering, round going through there, you never know. It's gonna give away your location really quick. I didn't have any filters or any kind of things on the scope. I did have old school style PVS 22 that you just attach in front of the scope, that when you're looking through the scope, you would look through that PVS 22 at the end of it and it would light it up for night vision. Hey guys, we just finished watching Hitman 2. So I have to be honest, I have to say I was really disappointed. This was a game I was really interested in. The graphics, the storylines, everything's on point, but the exaggerations, the realism kind of bored me a little bit. I was really surprised and shocked. So I hate to break your guys' hearts, but I wouldn't want to play this game. For more reactions and gameplay, be sure to check out Gameology on YouTube and Facebook. See you guys next time. Hey guys, Richard Maynes here. Remember me? I did 6 years. Oh, all right. All right. Hey guys. Dang it. All right. I'm burning up here. All right. Hitman 2, Sniper Assassin. Ah.